Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Reus 2. We're going to do another True Titanic weekly challenge. Let's go. Hopefully we can do alright in this one. There we are. Getting the people about. We've got the Savannah Giant, we've got the Forest Giant, and we've got what looks to be basic Titan. No, I'm always wrong with that. I can never quite tell the colorations. I should probably just be looking for like the cave paintings. So we have got the Ice Age as well. I've never actually seen the Saiga Antelopes. That'll be quite interesting. And I mean, that's quite nice for wealth, so maybe we'll actually start with that. And kind of see where we go from there, because you can make a fair bit of money out of the Ice Age. We do have access to the desert. Excuse me. We do have access to the desert, so we might do a kind of like a mixed Ice Age. We'll kind of maybe put the villain here and then see what we can put down. And see what we can do in terms of just getting them some moolah. Maybe like pop down some quartz here and then say, hey, yeah, you come and settle. There we go, boom. Fantastic. We've got a nice wee super booster here. Which, I mean, we could go on like mink and sedge, potentially. Yeah. That should hopefully get him enough wealth, because we should be able to play around with things that give danger, and he should be quite a happy chappy with that. So we managed to get him done, that's good. And let's see what we can do here. The minor or the romantic? We could go for the romantic and go Savannah, actually. That could be kind of interesting. Let's do that. We'll get some Savannah and we'll put the romantic down. But yeah, hopefully everybody has had a nice new year, where this is being filmed in the new year. Unfortunately, I was quite busy at work, so we were a little bit behind on schedule the week after Christmas, so I do apologise for that, but hopefully we'll be coming back into sort of a normal schedule now. We'll have to see about that, of course, but that's fingers crossed that's going to be the case. I'm thinking that we can put the romantic in here, because you can get a lot of food and gold here, and we can always dip into like a taiga if we really need some science, and do that from that way. Otherwise, I mean, there's plenty of things that do give science within the savannah, like especially when you're kind of like doing stuff with animals. And I think having the African elephant's really nice as well, because obviously it gives food. Oryx as well is all really good, some really good tier 3 animals there. Just a shame we don't really have anything else in there. It's all animal based. So let's go ahead, we'll put down this African wild dog. Doesn't mean we're going to find another predator, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and maybe put down, say, like an impala here. Or put the impala here. I know they want to plant it on that row, but we can always put a plant over that way. There we go. And then maybe put down, like, say, some okra here. And then hopefully that should be a nice bit of stuff for you. Yeah, there we go. That's you leveled up. You did it. Fantastic. Yeah, we want to have more predators in here. So let's actually get a draft for the Ice Age Tundra and see what we can do in terms of predators. Arctic Fox, I think, is the perfect one for us, because obviously he's going to get some more gold. We should probably actually make some more Tundra over here. Or Ice Age, rather. Up there. What's our next one? Pirate Queen and the Diplomat. Now, we don't have access to the seas, unfortunately, so I think it's going to have to be the Diplomat. The Diplomat we can probably put on the forest tiles, which is fine for what we're going for. We can just have a very food-focused Diplomat to try and build us up and then get other people in. And I mean, we can always change it around and have them say like on a rainforest if we really want to change it over, like before we actually really kind of do anything here. We just really want to make sure we have all the Eon that we kind of want at the moment. So we don't have access to tier 2. Badger wants to be next to minerals. And you just want to be next to animals. So what we're going to do, we're going to have, say like a ground squirrel. Put the ground squirrel here. Just put the ground squirrel down. Like so. We didn't unlock another animal. That is a big shame. But that's okay. We can get around that. Need more Eon, so we're just waiting for people to settle up. That's fine. Well, maybe we can put down the Arctic Fox down now, just so it is able to kind of like connect all the animals. There we go. or at least the ones that we're putting down. So yeah, pop you there, pop the badger down, and then we'll see what other animals we can get. We do have another draft as well. There we go, first era is upon us. You're not going to want to advance out here. We can't quite get an upgrade on you, but that's okay. We will be able to get an upgrade on you pretty soon. So yeah, time's come for a new era, so let us continue. And what do we have? We have the Hunter Age, or we have the Monument Age. Now the Hunter Age is kind of interesting, because we do have the Savannah. I wonder if that's probably the best one to go for. Otherwise, it's just making sure the villain has a lot of money. Looking at the thing, he already has quite a bit of money. That quartz is an element. My only concern is we don't really have access to many more elements within the Ice Age. So I do wonder if we are kind of mostly going for plants here as well with you. So okay, maybe we will go the Monument Age. I'm a little bit worried about the elements, but hopefully we'll be all right. There we go. Wonderful. Now, in terms of another element, we can put down the mud pool. It does mean he's going to have to expand twice this way, but we can do that. Yeah, because you're going to have the badge there. There you go. You're happy now. So we can just go ahead and put down, say, the mud pool here. It's going to be very, very good. It's going to give you some science as well. And also, more importantly, improves the biodiversity a wee bit. Now, as for you, Nature Temple is really nice. Yeah, plus 12 mystery. Is 12, because what you get from your mystery, you get quite a lot of stuff. So you get 7 stuff for every mystery. So then that would be, what, 84 overall stuff? So that is better than the scribe. Is it? Actually. Because the scribe gives 60 of each, doesn't it? So the scribe actually gives 120, it just means you do get more food. So the scribe is actually better. Harder to do, but it is better. We should probably actually think about getting some kind of stuff for the Savannah. So let's draft the Savannah. What do we have? Zebits are pretty decent. Vultures are pretty nice. And they kind of work together because it's like, oh, well, it'll help us get more elements in that. Barley is also kind of interesting. Because we could probably do something actually with the plants as well, because we can always unlock... yeah, I quite like that, because that gives us other ways of getting science, and it gives us other ways of getting food as well. So let's do that. Umbrella Thorn stuff. So let's do you. Now, you want to have Undergrowth Bioticum in this row. You are an Undergrowth. You are an Undergrowth, so we can just pop you there, and then all of a sudden we have so many plants. We are Plants Gaming. But we can kind of go like this and this. We need to make sure that you have stuff in your borders. You're going to war. What you're stealing? You're stealing stuff from the Romantic. Stealing some money. I think we probably will say no to that. I think we will probably get a tornado on you. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we just want you to expand one more time. Can you get your next bit? No, you can't. Not quite. Do we... purchase it? You are interested in expanding, so hopefully you will do. You also just need some more money as well, so we kind of need to put down an animal here. I think for now we'll put down the mink, and then we'll probably just get rid of it later on when we get other animals we can put down. So there we go. Arctic Fox is quite happy. Yeah, you're getting a huge amount of money there. That's great. There we are. We can get the Colosseum, which is nice because danger as well also increases your power, of course. So I wonder if we maybe just do that and we get the Colosseum. Obviously the Mausoleum gives you more. The Colosseum actually just gets you more power, so you can build up your power, and then you're going to be very, very strong. Because yeah, you're already quite high. But yeah, with all that threat, you should be getting a lot of stuff as well. Forest Giant is hated by the villain because of messing up his plans. Yeah, well, you know. What are you going to do? Over here with the Diplomat, obviously the Diplomat just wants prosperity. I'm going to go ahead and get early Nomad so we know who we have. Yes, so what we're going to do is we're going to change this over from that into a rainforest because we want to have the sage in the forest. There we go. Let's go ahead and we will turn this into a forest, and we'll get the sage down as well. We're going to have 2 level 1s, but it's okay, we can get around that. Let's go ahead and get a draft for the rainforest. Now, as for the actual forest itself, we could go Jungle Heart. That's very food focused. but we can go food. I don't think it's necessarily wrong to go food, but equally science could be kind of nice. You know what, we'll do the banana to start with, just because it gives us an easy way of getting food for you. So we can come in over here, we can go, hey, we got your buy a tree here on this food booster. Villain still needs to expand over. We might have to actually purchase that that thing, otherwise we could always just put this down. Slate is an element, and it would upgrade this bit here, so you know what, we'll just put that down there. Kind of wasting Eon, but I think it's worth it just to make sure that we're going to definitely get there, not relying on the whims of when the AI wants to expand. Boom, there we go. Now we just need to make sure the villain is going to be happy enough. There we go, he is actually expanding. That should be more than enough, because that slate should get you over the edge. Perfect. Alrighty, so yeah, I've managed to complete it. 3 stars, can't be too unhappy about that. Can't put down this banana quite yet. Let's go ahead and we'll pop down this taro here. Put the Ramon tree on the science booster. Like so. Oh, we should probably actually get the sage down as well. Yeah, let's get sage down there. With this extra food too, like unfortunately we've run out of Eon, so we can't put down any more. But with all these sort of like people here just now, it means that we should be able to build up fairly quickly. We do need to get this scribe down if we can. That'd be grand. Diplomats managed to finish. That's even without banana. Even better. Yeah, I think it's time just to... Oh, well, no, we have to do micros as well. Somebody did ask in the comments, oh, do you have to use the micros when you're doing stuff? Unfortunately, yes, you do. It's just the way that it kind of works. You have to make sure that you're using up all of your micros at the end of the game. Do we put the Emperor Butterfly? Could be kind of interesting on you. I mean, the thing is, you're not that great in terms of the amount of science that you produce, which is a wee bit of a shame. Otherwise, we do have the Drone Beetle. I mean, we just don't really have any hard-hitting minerals at the moment, which is another big shame. So we're just kind of working on what we have here. Let's go ahead and we can pop down, say, I mean, this mink is kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and we'll pop a thing here, because obviously we have the villain there. So let's go ahead, and you are on the super booster, so yeah, we can put a 25 gold in that. That'd be pretty big. Do we... Yeah, because again, you're not producing very much. It doesn't increase the yield of biodiversity, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll pop that down there. That mink should now be pretty good. Yeah, 115. That's pretty good. as things go, yeah, not bad. You know what? We'll actually even put one on this ground squirrel as well, just to kind of give that a wee boost as well. Because, you know, why not? It's a little bit weird, but I'm actually going to come over here. I wish I could use one of these micros on this bit. We're going to already put down a wee creek here. I want to really increase the biodiversity here. This is a nice cheap way of doing it. Like, as soon as we can get the banana plant down as well, that's really going to help. You know, we've got the creek boost here. Beautiful. And when we can get the sage going, that'll help too. Yeah, we're still working on our last micro. Yeah, I would have loved to get a plus. You know what? We'll just put a plus 25 on the papaya tree. You know, that'll be a big boost for the diplomat. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Time has come for a new era. Fantastic. Monument has been built. The pyramid has been completed. And everybody is rather happy. Wonderful. You do love to see it. Alrighty. With that, the monument age has been completed. 3-starred that. Decent score too. Gives us the Eon limit, which we always like. Upgrade as well. Now, this is where things... you've not gone the right way at all. So, this one is, oh, you like to have predators. To be fair... Not really what we want. However... having a look at the romantic, having predator-based things in Savannah could work, and it's certainly going to work more than castles and knights. Merchant age would be nice because we'd be able to get the crevices. We save a little bit of stuff there, but getting 3 cities with 15 gold is going to be incredibly difficult, especially because it's the villain holding the world market. You know, people hate him anyway. I think we will go revolution. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Get the beetles in here. We want to do a revolution. You're expanding out. Good stuff. Yeah, there we go. Plenty of food coming in, which is great. Yeah, for each gold in the predicate biome within the borders, that's the highest, which admittedly isn't that high at the moment. Let's get another draft for the savannah. Marabou. Ugly gaming. I mean, it does kind of work with the... yeah, it does work with... because you are a predator. So I think we do unlock you. Kind of weird where it's like, oh yeah, we're really into our predators, and it's like, what predator do you have? It's a really ugly bird. You know? But maybe that's just me. Right, let's level up this slot here. Or in fact, we should actually get you to come around and expand out the savannah here. We'll get you to level up this slot. Because we've got to think about where we want to put the marabou. Probably want to put the marabou here. Because we want to trigger the African wild dog as well. And we can go, say, like, oh no, we need more biodiversity to put you down. If we go warthog here, because you are 2 times ugly, we can get them sharing the same spot. We can put down an anomaly to double up. There you go, put you down 2. Now we need to think about putting down a bit here. Nickel's probably quite nice. Just because it gives a couple of bonus for things. There we go. Let's go ahead and we can purchase another terraforming charge. Pop down this... it's a sanctuary we have, it's not the anomaly. Because I was thinking we had the one where it would double tags. That's not what we have. Gotta remember that. But still, we still have decent amount of ugly. We got, yeah, quite a bit. He does have 2 micro slots in. Now, in terms of the other micros we have a fruit bat. I mean, potentially putting it on the warthog could be kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and put the sanctuary down. Just, you know, we've got the predators that we need. Let's put the fruit bat on here. Because I'm guessing we don't have anything we can unlock here. Honeybee, not really what we're needing, but... yeah, if we put this on you, then all of a sudden, you are producing 320 food. That's pretty nice. That's going to really kind of skyrocket you. We need to put down another mineral of some kind as well, just so we can get the next bit. Let's get this mud pool down here. Because yeah, we've got enough plants, we've got enough animals. There we go. We can get the scribe, so we will. Perfect. Should be a huge big boost for you. Get you your last little bit. The romantic needs a little bit more food. Kind of hoping that this would be enough. I mean, we could go ahead and put something on the marabou too if we really wanted to. Yeah, you're doing good because you've got your boost there. Now, actually, if we got another plant, that would trigger it. Problem is we don't really have the space for the plant, but we can always put down a bit of savannah here. With the right, with the right giant. Now, over here, you're stealing stuff from the stage. The stage doesn't have anything, so you know what? That's probably actually just fine. You do that. You can get a bunch of stuff. We'll probably get you for a fruit picker. Let's actually go ahead and we'll pop down the banana just so we can have the prosperity done there. You... well, actually, we need to hold you. Bring you back so we can actually get the last plant down. I think we just go ahead and we put this down. You should be interested in expanding anyway, so hopefully you'll just come out. Yeah, there we go. You're excited. On you come. And then we'll come over here and we'll get our banana plant down. Because the revolution should hopefully be spreading. Villain's managed to complete his stuff as well, which is good. Fur guy. We're going fur. I like it. Let's get some fur. We've already got the full thing there, so you can now get all the money. Because how much money did you... you stole 2 from the sage, turning it to 8, so you are now at 0. Poor sage, man. He's getting kind of bullied a wee bit. Now, for the fruit, we do have some fruit, but obviously not the most. You've at least managed to level up, so that gives us another draft. Let's go ahead and we can expand on out this forest. Looks like there's a wee bit of a visual bug. going on. We are getting pretty good in that we're nearly got the full population thing from this, which is going to be nice. Let's actually get a draft for the forest, because obviously we can get our apple trees and we can get our squirrels as well, which is really, really nice. And we need to start thinking about how we're going to get some fruit on the go. Now, admittedly, I did forget that we have the foxglove in here, but I mean, we could use the foxglove with the diplomat. The sage is obviously much more for his fruits, but now, do we want to put you there? I mean, yes, because you will then get the mineral bonus. Then we can pop down, say, like, the pear tree, and then put down, say, like, the apple tree there. There you go. We just need to get more prosperity on the planet. Oh, there we go. You guys have actually fixed now. That's good. They're marching on. Now, as for level 2 stuff in the tundra, we could... Yeah, I think we level up this bit here, because we can pop down... Well, you are the wrong person, because you want to have at least 2 plants with you. But we can alter stuff. I mean, admittedly, we don't really have to, because we're not actually looking to level you up. You're actually quite happy. If anything, we'd much rather get the sage up, and for that we'd want to get another fruit down if possible. Question is what? You are a flower. You are also a flower. Let's get another draft for the forest and see what we can get. Beaver or the cherry tree, you say? Okay, okay. I'm feeling a bit cherry. Cherry baby. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to get the spinel out as well, because we need to get another mineral, which is going to be quite difficult to get. But we can maybe go, say, like, I mean, do we have any, like, level 2 things here? No. Let's go ahead, we'll pop down. Well, we want to have a mineral there anyway, because we need to get the taro up. The real question is, do we get a spinel? Because we could go... Spinel... No, because we'll never be able to get the actual thing there. So it's probably actually better off just getting the tin and just, you know, dealing with the fact that we're not getting everything. So we could do that. We don't have a biodiversity for the cherry quite yet, so what we do is we say, hey, we're going to grab a squirrel here on this spot. And then it doesn't really matter what we put in that spot, to be fair. Yeah, you're quite happy because you've got that. We're still waiting for another fruit for you, admittedly. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll get this cherry tree down. Wonderful. We could get the white mulberry down as well. There we are, yeah, you're getting plenty of bioticum types there. That's good, so you should be getting all the stuff there. Should also get you your fruit picker, indeed it does, so we can get 120 fruit off that, so we will. Wonderful. So I'm hoping that'll actually get you to 20 population. Looks like it is going to. Now, Diplomat Town. Let's use that other draft on the rainforest here. What can we get? I'm gonna... A Kentucky coffee tree. I was about to re-roll that, but it's got my beloved. It has my beloved. I can never let it go. I'm sorry. It has to stay. Yeah, we'll get an upgrade there. We'll get a Kentucky coffee tree down. Maybe even 2. Get 2. Put a creek between it. Oh, and the plant booster as well. You love to see it. There we go. Wonderful. Do we get a second one? It does count as a fruit tree. I'm sorry, we're doing it. You can't stop me from getting 2 Kentucky coffee trees, not when they're this good. Which does give us our fruit picker, so we can take that for you for more population. That'll increase your prosperity. Indeed it does. Oh, the sage. Come on, man. I thought you were so close to getting it. Now, animal breeder is interesting because we do have access to... Well, we've only got access to the rabbit. We don't have any other ones that we can use. Now, here's something crazy for you because I feel a little bit wasteful, but we go ahead and we put the badger there and then we put the squirrel here. Mostly because I'm not really sure what else we put there. Unless we go ahead and we put the squirrel over here so we can activate the pear tree. And then we put something else over here. What we put here, I have no idea. Sandstone. No, nothing base science. Moss agate. Mossy stone. I just popped in a mossy stone. That should, yeah, there we go. So that's got your level 22. That's good. A little bit of science too. Can't be bad about that. I thought the villain was going out hacking again, but it seems like he's not. Theatre or tavern? Maybe hold on to that. But then again, we could just get the tavern now. It would be done. But yeah, area is completed. We've got the last little bit of Eon left. What's your thing here? Cake baker. That's pretty nice. That's a lot of food. Now we do also have access to guinea pigs and the jungle fowl and the parakeet. So I think we actually go ahead. We put the parakeet and the jungle fowl down. Because why not? Did we not get something with hematite as well? You just like being adjacent to plants, so let's maybe hold off a wee second. And let's actually go ahead and we'll upgrade this and we'll put down a plant over here as well. Like the cinchona or something like that. Because I'm thinking we go ahead and we put down this hematite. Because we will have access to birds. We haven't expanded the planet at all, we're still quite close together, but that's okay. We're going to get a whole bunch. There we go, we've still got some microcharges left. Now this one, we can't put that down yet, even then it wouldn't be fantastic. What do we want to do with this? Do we just want to put a micro down here and get 25 for the banana? Yeah, let's do it. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, the romantic's getting attacked. Well, you know what? You already hate the forest giant, so we'll get the forest giant to go and stop it, because you're probably going to be stealing what? Yeah, a bunch of wealth. We don't really want you stealing wealth. So we're going to send the forest guy over to stop you. Send out a wee tornado. Humble you a wee bit. There we are. There we go. That's exactly the kind of sound that you want to hear coming from my microphone as well. That's the game, so sorry about that. Yeah, I think with that, that is us good to go. No more Eon. Time for the revolution. There we go. Now that equality has been reached, romanticism is dead. This is now the era of realism. +5 prestige gain. Yes, the tyrant is punished. She is punished. Fantastic. Now we have the revolutionary. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Look at all that food. Look how ugly. Look how ugly that bird is. What a revolution! With a revolution for ugliness. So yes, that gave us a draft charge. Gives some terraforming charge as well. Perfect. All right. What do we want to do for our last bit? City of Dreams. Interesting. Turn the city's highest gold bioticum into more prosperity and boost for each unique bioticum. Now that is good. Solar punk, we're not really having the science. That would have been great to have on the Sage. Age of Discovery is kind of hard. Nuclear War. I mean, I'm kind of thinking it might just be City of Dreams. Obviously, solar punk is nice. We do have quite a lot of science on the planet. Like, we have a... Well, I completely lie. No, we don't. Because, yeah, it's like we can get... we'll get a little bit of stuff from this. Power food. Give science for food. I mean, maybe that is actually best. Because we are kind of doing that. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. Solar punk it is. There we are. Yes, that's actually making a whole boatload of science. 402. Fantastic. Good. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll purchase our last thing, and then we'll grab a bunch of expansion charges. Who's our last person? The miner. Well, we can put you in the taiga. Wherever that's going to be. No idea where that's going to go. But we'll work it out. It's a fairly expansive world we've got going on. We could think about getting this elephant in. That is a good point. Now, you like to have... just in the biome, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the row. So that is something to think about. So we could go ahead and upgrade this bit here. And go... something like... this is the difficult part. Saiga here. Yeah, like the Saiga. Boom. There we go. Got anything that's good again for plants? We've already got the mud pools, don't we? Yes, we do. So maybe we go redstone. No, we have the biodiversity now, so that's good. I'll bring you over because we'll probably grab another barley. Do we have the drafts available? We do not. Yeah, we'll put the barley there because we're going to upgrade this slot here. And we're going to pop down the elephant. Well, we've already upgraded it, so there's no going back now. I was just thinking we can maybe put the elephant there, but I think we'll continue to kind of keep things in this bit here. Yes, we've got the Saiga. Boom. There we go. Ah, see, this is the thing I should have thought about this. Well, actually, no, because we can put you there. Because you just care about having herbivores in the biome. Yeah, there you go. So that's nice for you. We can get the tavern. I mean, how are we doing for... I think the theatre's actually better just so we have more gold. Eureka, we've built a theatre, so we have. Very nice. Now, we want to have probably a leopard, so maybe actually we go ahead and we say, hey, let's change this barley to a leopard. We work out where we could put barley instead, because we kind of want to have... Yeah. That's another predator as well. Which is good. Wish you were ugly. Wish we had an ugly one. Yeah, because we need to have more predators. So yeah, at least that's another predator. You're a predator. We need one more predator in order for you to be happy. Where are we going to put this miner is the question. I guess we're going to have to put him over here. We don't have that many expansions is the annoying thing. I mean, we can certainly get more, but... yes, I think we just go for the cake baker for you because we want to get you just a whole bunch of food, so be it. Here we are, wonderful. We don't have a giraffe for the rainforest, no we do not. And we were going to put down a... jungle fowl over here, weren't we? Because you want to have birds. Actually, maybe we'll put parakeet down because it doesn't matter where we put the jungle fowl, just as long as we put it down somewhere. Sin City, we do also have you. Ringsmith Luxury Shop or Prison. Interesting. What was our level 3 for you? The Saiga Antelope. Which was kind of... ochre. Yes. So, we will definitely want to be leveling up something for that. I think potentially leveling up where this mud pool is. And then hopefully getting that down. I mean, that's pretty good for giving us stuff for Titans, too. And you just want to be next to a Predator, so potentially... So we level that up. That does put the plants in a little good bit here. So I think we do actually level up this one as well. So let's level you up as well, because we'll have the badger. We want to have you next to an animal. Which would be probably the snowshoe hare and the badger. There we go, yep, so we pop the badger down there. And then we'll pop the snowshoe hare there as well. Pains me that we're going to be wasting this plant thing, but you know what, it's not actually that important. We'll go ahead, we'll pop the mud pool down here. There we go. So yeah, it gives a little bit of stuff there. Increases you up a wee bit. We do have the Hagerman horse as well. So yeah, we pop you down there. We then pop the hare down here. There we go. That should give us enough biodiversity. Then put down the ochre over here. And between all this... There we go, cave painter. That's a decent amount of change. Decent chunk of change. Can't be too upset about that. We just need to get more animals down. Extinct animals as well. Because yeah, we have the mink over there. Now we can put down the Hageman's horse here and we can get another bit over here. So let's go ahead and we'll expand out. No, not Taiga. We'll expand this Ice Age here. Now we could also do some funky things with mountains as well as the other option that we have. So let's go ahead and we'll pop you. Let's level this spot up first. We'll get this fireweed. Pop you down there. And then we'll see what we can get out of that. You get anything at all? I don't think we do. But that's alright. You know, it's got the evolution on it. It's getting a lot of food in for you, which is nice. Now, I don't know what we do here. Right now, prison obviously makes the most sense. I think it's mostly because we don't have much. Because, was it Ringsmith is for gems. Ochre, unfortunately, is not a gem. No. It's an element. So yeah, I think we just go for the prison. Feels a little bit of a waste, but it's okay. Should hopefully get you enough gold in that you can level all the way up to 60. You might be a little bit off though. You might have to dip into some drafts. As for you, Mr. Watch Your Face, we don't have another draft for you. I do wonder if we get the Safari Guide post. Obviously having well, what are you really missing out on? You're missing out on gold, so yeah, probably just getting the Safari Guide post, get 600 gold. It's not going to level up quite as much, which is a bit of a shame, but that's alright. We do have one more expansion over here, which we're going to use here, just expand at the savannah, because we do need to get another predator down. Which predator we're getting, I'm not sure. The parakeet. Now, it doesn't say it has to be, I mean, I guess we could give you like a pit viper. That's true. It'd have to be over here. I think actually what we'll do is we'll just say, hey, this is now new savannah. And we'll just get another warthog. Now, we could also get an oryx as well. Get an oryx and a warthog and put them over here, and then that would solve our where are we going to put our oryx issue. Although I think the warthog itself is a herbivore. It is indeed. That's annoying. So that's not going to work. Still struggling about where we're going to put that. So yeah, let's go ahead. We'll put a warthog down here. Hopefully you should be interested in expanding now. Indeed you are. So that should get you your last predator. It wasn't quite enough, but does give you some more herbivores. How, oh how, can we get ourselves this oryx? Guess maybe we put it there. Let's go ahead and we can think about where we're going to put our other birds. So we're going to get another jungle fowl over here to make the hematite happy, although we want to put another plant there. Let's actually use, I know we've already used all our drafts for that, haven't we? And we still have the scientist, or the miner, sorry, to put down. Do we have another draft for the forest? No, we've used both of them. Let's get an Ice Age draft, see what we get. Maybe something decent. Giant sloth is nice. Does give us more animals, sorry. Yeah, let's get the giant sloth out. More animals is always nice. Level up this slot here. We can kind of get that. Hopefully I'll get the sage over the line. Yeah, we want to get some more plants over here, don't we? Yeah, probably pop down the cinchona tree here. We got another thing we can put down. Yeah, let's use the Ramon tree instead of this parakeet. Just so we're getting as much distinct adjacent plants. That's annoying. Annoying that my Kentucky coffee trees don't count as distinct. But never mind. As for you, I think we do go hotel. I think hotel is always a really nice one for you to get. So be it. There we go. We're kind of struggling for the technology side of things. We only 52 Eon as well. We got to keep that in mind. So, yeah, diplomat's going up. That's great. So we can get giant sloth. We can get the Saiga antelope. You are not a predator, unfortunately. I was going to say, is the Pika, is the Pika one? Unfortunately, it is not. And you guys aren't predators either. Tell you what we'll do is we'll go, yeah, we'll just go Pika giant sloth. Just get all the plants some extra food. We get some extra stuff for you. There we go. You are also a Titan, so that massively improves the ochre. You're getting 150% extra. Wonderful. Now, over here, let's go ahead and we can expand this bit out, because we're going to want to use that for the miner. I mean, I really would like to get more stuff for the sage as well. But we got to think about where we can put you down. So yeah, let's put you down here. Now, as for you, Mr. Man, we do have access to this foxglove. Are you a flower? You are a flower. So let's go ahead and we can upgrade this slot here. We can pop down the sunflower and the foxglove. There we go. So there should be hopefully a whole bunch of extra stuff from you. Not that much. We don't have that much harmony, it seems. No, not really. Nah. But that's okay. We can still upgrade this bit here. We can get this white mulberry. Put you down there. You know what? I'm actually going to go a bit big spender. We're going to burn both those drafts. We're not using it for anything for them anyway. And we're going to go draft charge, draft charge. I want to see if I can get something for this forest just to get this sage over the line. Orange tree, there we go. That's what we're wanting. That is what we are wanting. We are going to use this creek here. Because now we'd really actually prefer to have maybe... Let's swap those around. Let's go ahead, we'll put the white mulberry here. Put the foxglove actually over here. Then we'll put the orange tree down. There we go, yeah, nice, beautiful. Okay. Orange tree is down. That should be a whole bunch of food for you. Let's give you the mill. Eureka, indeed. So be it, enjoy your food. Now, yeah, because you've now also got the creek as well, so you're getting even more. You've obviously got micro slots, but we can go ahead and we can purchase another sanctuary charge here, and then we can put some stuff on you. What we're going to put on you, I have no idea. Now, popping down some harmony creatures could be very, very nice. We don't really have the space. Unfortunately. Yeah. Because that would really improve that foxglove, and we kind of need to do that in order to get better science yields. Now, we do have you. Black truffle is kind of not what we want. Instead, really what we want is we want more science, but it's what we can get, really. Yeah, not you. Not you either. I mean, actually, to be fair, getting the bee would be really good because it would get more fruit, which would mean the orange tree goes crazy. That's a good point. We put down that warthog. I'm like, oh yeah, predators. That'll do. That's not a predator. Yeah, we'll just put an African wild dog down. That'll do that, at least. You should be, hopefully, at that point, quite happy. Now, as for you... Yeah, you're getting a whole bunch of stuff there. I could really do with another draft. But I think if we get the Heart of the Revolution done, that'd be good. Bustling Metropolis so close, so if we get you... There we are, we get the Jam Maker. Boom, food is sorted. We don't have to worry about you anymore. So be it. We'd just be chasing highs. Excuse me, guys. What are you stealing? Trying to get stuff from the sage. No, you're not. We're going to be getting rid of you. Thank you very much, Mr. Villain. There we are. Bustling Metropolis done. Gives us our draft. Which we will now... Oh, come on, man. You're seriously not quite there. You know what we should do, actually? I know it's... Ah, there we go. That's what we'll do. Got our oryx down here now. And then that'll do more for us than having this warthog here. Because it'll also help the African elephant because it's another distinct herbivore. So that should hopefully be enough to get you all the way to 19. If it doesn't, I'm going to be very annoyed. I'm very annoyed. That's okay. We can, you know what, we can just put down a black truffle on something. We've got slots for micros there. You know what, we'll just put down that on the marabou and just suck up the micro cost just to get that food over the line. I don't want to invest any more Eon in you. There we go, perfect. Yeah, nice, that should get you over the line. Yes, Mr. Miner over here, we are going to change this over to a taiga. We do have some drafts available, but I think we're going to be using that for the rainforest, so we can get an apex here. Cow. Coffee. I think it's got to be coffee. I think it's got to be coffee. Coffee seems really good here. And I mean, the other one is cow. And we do have a lot of fruit. And we do benefit off getting more food. Because it gives us science. So yeah, let's go cacao. Let's do that. Now, as for this bit here, we have the biodiversity. You make gold. Are you a plant? You are a plant, of course you are. So what we can do, rather than this Kentucky coffee tree, we'll need to upgrade these. That's okay. We can do with a legacy. So we can upgrade this. Go boom. Kentucky coffee tree here on the legacy bit. The rambutan here. This then means that you have more stuff that you get as well. That's decent. Yeah, that's an alright amount from the rambutan. I'm quite happy with that. Still got a little bit of time to get solar punk. Let's get some Eon additional stuff. Now we need to get our coffee or cacao. Yeah, you're not worried about adjacency. So we go upgrade you. Get your cacao down. Boom. Lovely. Put you there. We got another great producing fruit plant. Doesn't really look like it. I mean, you're doing pretty well. Jambukta. Grab you. Go ahead and we'll get ourselves our parakeet that we got rid of and our jungle fowl. For this Jambukta. There we go, plenty of biodiversity. We're getting loads of stuff from Call of the Birds. It's also giving us loads of stuff for the rambutan. There we go, the cacao tree is doing pretty nice. Now this should hopefully be a decent amount for you. Yes, indeed. Not only that, but we can go over here, we can purchase this, and you know what it's time for? It's time for another creek. There we go. That's a big boost to you. That's a lot of food for you. It's going to be a lot of science for you. Admittedly, not as much science as I maybe would have liked, but it's okay. We can make do. I'm going to say that we're going to buy some more Eon for as much of the food that we have. There we go. Renewable technology is done. We need to really get the miner on going. But I think we're going to struggle a wee bit, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, clean and renewable energy for all. Fantastic. There we go. Oh, there we go. But no, perfect. We've done it. Now, the hardest hurdle was getting 75 science, but we got there. However, our score is... How do I put this politely? Not good. We're currently sitting about 600. And that's with a whole bunch of people at level 4. It's because this miner is so far behind. He's just not particularly doing anything. So let's use these drafts. Let's go ahead in the taiga, see what we can get. Copper is the obvious one. If anything, we're going to really struggle to get the Eon, enough Eon to put stuff down. White birch, Arctic wolf, silver. Let's use that reroll. I think it's going to have to be gypsum. Probably not the one I want, but I can't think of anything that's going to be better for us. Yeah, I think it has to be gypsum. Alrighty, how many spot upgrades do we have? We have 4. We do not have another one of the mountain improvements. We can't afford another draft. Now we could, if we really wanted to, get some fruit. We could get this fruit micro for the bees to make these tagged fruit so we can get more science off the cacao tree. It's actually funny, I would have much preferred to have the biosphere on the sage rather than the diplomat, but you know, you can't decide who these things trigger on. That's just the way things go, unfortunately. You are just triggered off being things in the biome, aren't you? Yeah, we could probably actually do having some micro on you as well. So you know what, we'll come over here, we'll put some micros on you so you can at least give some prosperity to the sage. No, a little bit of money off you is not going to be bad. And you're both very good micro havens as well. So we could put a load of micros on you guys, but there we go, perfect. Yeah, so you're now at least making a little bit of money. Now, as for stuff over here, we need to think about what we're doing. So I think we actually go for potash. We just want to get as many minerals as we can. Stone. We'll eventually get copper. I'm just thinking we're probably putting agate down there as well. Just, you know, get things as quickly as possible. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to want to have a tree over this way. We're going to have a Kentucky coffee tree over here. That's exactly what we're going to have. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. Minor settlement done. There's a minor settlement. So let's get some more Eon. We're not going to have much, but we'll at least get something. We haven't got any more upgrades from anybody, do we? No, we've used them all, haven't we? Little bit of a shame, but there we are. In terms of drafts, yeah, we don't have any draft charges, so we can't get anything there as well. Let's go ahead. We will pop down this... we need more biodiversity. So on the plant booster, we'll obviously get the Kentucky coffee tree. That at least will get us a wee bit of a boost. We'll get the copper down. There we are. Lovely. Good stuff coming out of that Kentucky coffee tree. That should get you enough technology. I think we will get the toolsmith. Eventually we'll get the gypsum, hopefully, if we have enough Eon. We only have 5 Eon left. That's not good. Now, let's just level up all these slots here. There we go. You've leveled up a wee bit at least. That's good. Level you up as well. See where we get the booster. Probably put the gypsum... No, that's if we even have the biodiversity for it. We do not. So, probably we'll just be putting down this poplar tree, I guess. As a last hurrah. Yeah, pop you down there. We're not going to have anything else we can put down. Can we afford any more Eon? We cannot. That's going to be us, I'm afraid. Now, we can afford some micros. We do have a level up here. Let's go ahead and we'll grab the statue just because we can't really do anything else. Get as much stuff as we can. No point in trying to like scale up. There we go. Perfect. Now, how do we want to do this? Probably... Because the cacao tree is good in that it gets plus 25% for each fruit bioticum in this biome, of which there is currently 9. Do we have... anywhere that has a micro booster? We do not. Now this is where I'm thinking. We purchased the honeybee, we purchased this, we can't quite get that other bit of the micro. Now the question is, do we put the first one... you know what we do? We go... I'm trying to work out if it's going to work. Because it's like we can put this down here and this would count as 2... Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. We put this over here. Just so you output a wee bit more stuff. Because yeah, you like flowers, don't you? Whereas you like fruit. See, this is the hard thing. What we could do is we could put down this truffle, get 150 food down. Now that would then exchange in 75 science, which I don't know if that'd be enough prosperity for you. Yeah, that's not going to be anywhere near enough for you. So, in actual fact, our best bet is to come over here. Go make you into a fruit. So the orange tree is happy and it produces more. We get like a percentage boost on you as well, that'd be good. Or even if we could just get Now, that is a point. You know what? Let's just put a black truffle on here. It's going to be nice and cheap and cheerful. But just an additional 150 food with a 180% multiplier is going to turn you into a pretty powerful little thing there. There we go. That obviously works the jam maker as well. Maybe this is enough to push us out into some extra Eon. Let's speed things up. Ding 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 ding. It probably is not going to be quite enough. I guess that's probably another reason why. Oh, I say that. It's just enough for one more thing. One more thing, baby. One more thing. What can we get? The gypsum can't go down. We don't have enough biodiversity. That's okay. Can we get we can get a terraforming charge though. So, apologies there. I think the dog caught me mid-excitement there. And she started barking. But yes, as I was saying, we put the creek down. This does give us the biodiversity we need to put this gypsum down. Like so. So now, where is this counts as... So this would be the best place for it. Put you down here. Boom. There we are. The gypsum is down. You're getting a little bit of stuff there. That's going to give us enough for some more micros. So we'll grab that. And we put those bees on the white mulberry to give the orange tree even more of a boost. There we go. So yeah, bee and tag fruit. Huge amount of food coming out of you. Yeah, 4,000 food. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, we've got Minor Town done, which is more prosperity as well. We still have one more micro charge. Look at that food go. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Yeah, we should be getting so many emblems for that. All the undergrowths really, really liking it. You as well, so you can get some stuff. But, yeah, we don't have another draft and nothing else there. Villain, I'm really annoyed at you. So yeah, you can destroy stuff if you want. The villain thinks they'll get the giants next time. Yeah, good luck, buddy. Good luck, buddy. It's not happening. Do we want to go blast furnace? I mean, power plant is just more. So, otherwise we go hardware store. Just for the extra technology. I mean, that is an extra that's plus 10. It's not going to get us enough though. I think we do just go power plant. Just give them like some scaling stuff here. I mean, yeah, 10 prosperity would be nice, but would have potentially actually gotten us innovation as well. In fact, it definitely would have. See, that probably was the better choice. But that's okay. I don't think there's anything else we can really do. Let's go ahead and we can just go and, say, pop down some extra science on this gypsum. You know, because you know, that's going to at least get multiplied. Boom, there we go. Lovely stuff. Time's come to conclude the planet. There's nothing else we can do. There's nothing else here we can do. We could expand, but I think everybody's got it. Oh, that's a lie. I tell a direct lie. We can do one thing, which is get you to expand over into those, into these birds here. It's not going to do anything. They're going to get you a little bit of stuff, but it's not going to be much. Yeah, there we go. Boom. There we are. Miner has invented fertilizer. That's very, very nice. There you go. We got a little bit of food from that. Very good. Because at least you're now level 3. Yeah, if we had some energy, I think potash potentially should be an energy. Oh, well, that was more of a fertilizer, isn't it? Now I actually think about it. Yeah, nothing else we can do. No drafts and that. You know what? I'm quite happy with that for how messed up it feels like. And obviously we're a bit rusty as well, coming back over the Christmas period. But yeah, the time has come to conclude the planet, so we shall. And there we go. Nature and humanity live in harmony. Isn't that nice? Wonderful. Everybody's having a great old time. And yeah, with that, planet is completed. True Titanic difficulty done. 3-starred all the eras. Didn't quite get all cities to level 4, but, you know, 4 4s and 1 3 I think we'll take. We used all of our Horizon drafts at the very least, and we got a final score of 925, which I think is fairly reasonable. You know, it would have been nice if we could have just gotten over that 1,000, but a couple of misplays meant that we didn't quite get there. But we're very close to it, so, you know, honestly, can't be too unhappy. But yeah, the time has come to leave the planet. And just want to say a big thank you to everyone watching. Hopefully you have been enjoying Reus 2. Obviously, we're going to have the Grasslands DLC coming out later on this. Believe it's the end of January is coming out, so I'll need to double check that actually before I start talking absolute squid. But yeah, no, something to look forward to. So yeah, that'll be quite interesting to see how that changes up the game as well. But yeah, just want to say a big thank you for everyone watching. Big thank you to members of the Burger Band for supporting the channel and supporting us getting these videos out. And yeah, hopefully you all had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Hogmanay as well. But yeah, till next time, take care.